What it do? Crispy crew. If you see that the lighting is a bit different, it's because I'm using my handy dandy ring light over here. It's pretty fun. Shout out to my little cousin, because I think he got it. It was for either for my birthday or for Christmas, but I never actually got around to using it for my videos. So now I feel like this is a really good time to set this up and try it out and really experiment what I can do with this. Like here, look at what I can do with this light. We got this, we got this. Switch the colors. Switch the colors. Switch the colors. Let me stop. Anywho, yeah, overall, it's generally a fun little thing to use. So if you see my videos with different types of lighting, it really helps during the nighttime, because it's starting to get a bit dark outside, just a bit, but it's summertime, so that's probably not gonna happen till like 11. But me personally, I plan on like recording videos to like, I would say at least like I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm literally just talking. But yeah, how y'all like to set up? How y'all set up? What lighting y'all think works best? Be sure to comment down below. I think the first two lightings, these it's just more of like one's dimmer. That's the best. I mean, because it's like it's not a blue light. I don't know how to describe that. Also, do not, if you have a ring light, I feel like this is common sense, but do not look directly into that hole. Oh my goodness, that was not a good idea for me. That was not a good idea. I don't know why I just did that. It was actually very dumb. Speaking of very dumb, the anime community. Now, let me turn this down a bit. I'm gonna be experimenting through this throughout the entire video. So I'm gonna experiment with different lightings and see which works and what doesn't work. Because if I do the lighting like this, it's a bit too much in my personal opinion. But if I do it down a little bit, tone it down a little bit, it looks nice. I want to say nice little shading on half the screen, nice little, you know, let me cook. Because I would use my tripod right now. Matter of fact, I'm experimenting with that, but that's a different story for a different day. Anywho, what I'm trying to get at here is, overall, I'm looking at my laptop here because I also got some notes. Actually, I don't have notes. I'm really not prepared for this video whatsoever. My point is that in the anime community, there is this little thing we call the big three. Now, if you don't know what the big three are, it's basically One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto. Now, mind you, One Piece is the best out of the big three, but that's just me though. One Piece is definitely the best out of the big three in terms of like writing and just overall storytelling when it comes to anime and manga, both of those mediums. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that I see a lot of people trying to change up what the big three actually is. Because if you don't know, the big three was called the big three is because when they all three were in serialization and shown in Jump manga, I mean the magazine, they were blowing everybody out of the water in terms of sales. Like anybody that was like even trying to compete with Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach were getting cooked. Like it wasn't even funny, bro. It wasn't even funny. And I find it funny now that at least I feel like this is an old topic, but it's just something I wanted to bring up. A lot of people keep trying to switch up what the big three actually is, or keep trying to misinterpret it what it actually is. Niggas try to throw Dragon Ball in there, which Dragon Ball will never be part of the big three, simply because Dragon Ball was the reason the big three was even a thing. All three of them took direct inspiration from Dragon Ball, so it wouldn't make sense to put it into the big three. So I feel like that people are just being very disingenuous when they say that shit, when they say stuff like that. Overall though, I would say this: when it comes to like anime and things of that nature, I see some people being somewhat genuous by trying to make what's called a new big three, or the newest generation of big three. So today I'm going to separate by eras and do what big threes are for that. So I'm gonna be looking at my laptop a lot because I'm gonna be looking up those eras as we go and see where we go from here. Because from what I know about, you know, just anime, and then I'm gonna start off with like the big eras, so like 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, right? So it's definitely disingenuous because there's only one big three, but I'm having a little bit of fun here. That's kind of the whole point of this video. It's the whole point of this channel. So we can talk shit, have fun, and just really not care, because it's never that deep. It really is not. So I'm gonna look up some anime of 1980, and I feel like I already know what's gonna be like the best ones out of those. So we can't count Dragon Ball. We can, but we can't count Dragon Ball being real. And matter of fact, I should specify. I should say shonen anime. Let me try that instead. No, I don't want a game rant. No, okay. Side note, fuck a game rant. That is such a horrible place to get any type of genuine. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the first search. But just like genuine content on like anything gaming or anime related, game rant is the worst place to go. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to go with what we get right here. So let's see. For the 80s though, oh excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard that. For the 80s though, I guess you can say Dragon Ball, but it was kind of late 80s, early 90s type of thing. So I'm not sure if I can count that. But off rip, we got Fist of the North Star. Yeah, Fist of the North Star. I would say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I really don't want to throw. Yeah, I'm still looking at my laptop, so get off my dick. I don't want to throw Dragon Ball in there because it was like late 80s. I can't even say that it really dominated the charts. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so I changed the lighting again. I also had to take a phone call right quick. But genuinely, yeah, I don't know, the 80s, I guess you can chalk it up to, I think, like maybe like Hajime no Ippo. I think that came out in the 80s. Don't fact check me, because I'm pretty sure it did. Hajime no Ippo, Fist of the North Star, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Honestly, I feel like it was pretty easy because the 80s is pretty weak when it comes to manga and anime. Like, besides like places like Lupin the Third or things of that nature, there's not really much. They don't have any heavy hitters, you know? They don't have any heavy hitters. So I guess there's not really much we can say about that one. We can move on to the 90s, I guess. And for that one, let's see. We have some heavy hitters here. Lots of Pokemon, but we can't count that. I feel like it has to be in Shonen Jump in order for it to count. Let's see. I think for the 90s, it's definitely Dragon Ball Z specifically. Not even Dragon Ball, but like Dragon Ball Z specifically. And then that's where it gets, I think, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then Rurouni Kenshin is definitely the big three, no doubt. Because even though I don't like Rurouni Kenshin because of the author, if you don't know anything about the author of Rurouni Kenshin, just look it up. That nigga did some heinous things. Let's just say he was Jeffrey Epstein before Jeffrey Epstein. But like, I don't know. That's even that saying that's horrible. I'm probably on the FBI watch list right now. But what I'm saying is that he did some heinous things, but unfortunately at the time, for whatever reason, niggas ignore that. So I guess if you're looking at it at a historical standpoint, then Rurouni Kenshin has to be thrown in there. But I feel like if we want to ignore Rurouni Kenshin, let's see what we got here. You can throw. I'm getting a little close to the camera. I ain't gonna lie. You can throw in some things. Like I already said I already said Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball, and I can't throw in One Piece because it didn't really start doing its thing till like 2000. Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, great point. I just got reminded. Slam Dunk. I ain't gonna lie. Slam Dunk is the reason why a lot of niggas in Japan even play basketball, bro. I'm so serious. You can look this up. Like the One Piece, Slam Dunk as a manga series inspired thousands of kids in Japan to start playing basketball again. It's actually a really monumental series. I changed the lighting again. Get off my dick. Overall, I say that it's like, it's just also, this is bias talking because it's literally my favorite manga besides like One Piece, I say. But like overall, bro, like it's literally like one of the greatest sports manga to ever be released, probably besides Hajime no Ippo. Overall, it's just like general, like it's too crazy to think of something other than Slam Dunk when you think of sports manga, you know? Like, I guess niggas is saying Blue Lock now, but fuck out here, nigga. Anywho, overall, it's not funny, but Slam Dunk is definitely up there. It's definitely it's the sports manga, and that's the end of the story. 2000s, we don't need to say too much because we can just skip over it because we got One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. Yeah, I blinked for a second, but Bleach. Those are the big three for 2000s. We don't need to say much about it. But 2010s is where it starts to get a little bit of a debate, because a lot of people, this is where that whole thing of the big three even switching in the first place even came around. Because 2010's anime is when things started to get crazy. Like, I'm looking it up now. Like, there was a big boom in popularity. Like, let's see. We got Attack on Titan. We got Demon Slayer. I don't even like saying that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like putting Demon Slayer in this conversation, but I have to, unfortunately. We got Black Clover. Be real, bro. I didn't watch Black Clover. Chill out. But Dr. Stone wasn't that monumental. We can't say that. But we got One Punch Man. Oh, no, ooh. Now we think about it, bro. One Punch Man could be up there. Just saying. It could be up there for big three. But I'm just looking through the list right here because my memory is blank. I'm not counting Dragon Ball Super, that's been out for ages. Or like the series in general. Not saying Fire Force, fuck out of here. I forgot when Soul Eater came out, but I think that's not 2010s. Let's see what we got here, actually. Genuinely, let's see what we got here. Because when it comes to... Here, I'm going to specify, and I say Shonen Jump. 2010 anime Shonen Jump. What the fuck? Can you say Gintama? I don't know. I don't think Gintama came out in 2010s. I think it came out like 2008, I say. My Hero Academia. I don't know. See, that's where this starts to get a little crazy, because when they're making the big three, you got to think about a lot of things. Haikyuu. Now, hey, all I'm saying is by the end of this video, Haikyuu is definitely gonna be part of that. It's definitely gonna be part of that big three. Let's see what we got though. Hajime no Ippo does not count because Rising. Oh, I forgot the manga picked up after that. But no, I ain't gonna lie though. Like on a serious note though, Attack on Titan definitely has to make this big three, even though it's not part of Shonen Jump. Wait, was it part of Shonen Jump? I think it was part of Shonen Jump. Pretty sure it was part of Shonen Jump. Anywho, what was I about to say? No, overall, I say the big three for 2010s is going to be solidified as this. I hate saying this, but Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and My Hero Academia. Now, the reason why I picked this big three is because of pure popularity. Attack on Titan is literally one of the biggest anime powerhouses of all time. I know niggas who don't like anime, who actually despise it, but watch Attack on Titan, bro. I can't say that for My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer broke Twitter. So, like, you gotta give it a little bit of leeway. It's literally like this generation's Dragon Ball in the sense, like, hear me out. It's this generation's Dragon Ball in the sense of how many people it brought in to the sphere of anime. Like, yeah, there's definitely a bunch of annoying fans, but generally, like, it's actually a really huge series that you have to give credit. Like, you have to give credit where credit is due. Big three wise, Demon Slayer was considered anime of the year when it came to a shonen standpoint. The manga is kind of and for the folks who finished the manga, you know why it's kind of especially because of that. I can't even speak on it. Overall, Oh no, there's not really too much to say. Now, we could say something for the 2020s, but it's only been 3 years and the third year hasn't even finished. But from what we have so far, I think it's safe to say that we can try to make a list, or at least a predictions for the big three of what the anime in 2020s is going to be. Like, let's look at it right quick, shall we? Because from so far, I'm looking at Jujutsu Kaisen. Even though Jujutsu Kaisen, like, the manga came out like 2018, that was like late 2010s. But I'm looking at Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, but the third one is where I'm starting to get a little bit stumped at. So let me look it up right quick. Let me see what's some 2020 anime. Because in terms of like mainstay series, bro, besides Jujutsu Kaisen's Chainsaw Man, there's not really much you can say. So that's where people, or at least that's where I am saying that we might have a new contender coming soon, and that's where my prediction is going to be. I think Spy X Family or Dandadan. Now, if you don't know about either of those two anime, videos coming soon. But generally, those are, I feel like those are really good contenders of what could be a big three in the next couple of years when it comes to the whole 2020s in general. Yeah, there's not really much I can say about it. It's just like generally a crazy, because I'm looking through these, I'm trying to see if there's like any other good contenders. Like, and I can't really think of, like, because like the 2020s basically just started, so there's not really a big three yet. There's really not really a big three yet for this era, for this decade. I guess we're just, yeah, it's really just Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man. That's literally it. Because, like, I don't think Attack on Titan is running for big three for 2 decades in a row. Let's be completely real. It's about to end soon. End soon. Overall, it's not a good look. And for other anime, they need to step it up. Blue Lock can probably take it. I ain't gonna lie. Blue Lock could probably do it. I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, it has the hype, and it has the potential to be something crazy. But that's just what the author depends to take with the series. I don't know if it's ending yet. I don't really know, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I haven't watched or read current manga in a while. So I can't speak on anything. I really can't. Because some people are trying to say that Demon Slayer is a 2020 big three mainstay, which I guess I can't really say nothing about it. We're just going to have to see how that ages. Yeah, we're just going to have to see how that ages. But overall, thanks for tuning in for this video. What do you think is going to be the 2020's anime big three? Be sure to comment down below. And if you will disagree with anything that I said, and I mean anything in this video, be sure to comment down below as well. I'm definitely, and I mean definitely, feeding for some engagement right now. So definitely do all that, buddy. Scammer, get scammed. Changing the lighting again. But overall, yeah, what do y'all think? Comment down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Literally, the second I get done doing this video, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. I'm literally about to go start streaming on Twitch right now. So, yeah, what are you waiting for? Literally just, like, follow the Twitch. It will be linked in this description video, because the last couple of videos I forgot to link it. But it's literally just Devin_Crispy on Twitch. It's literally the same name I have here on YouTube. Put 2 and 2 together, okay? Put 2 and 2 together. I don't have a face cam yet, but it's also because I don't have a PC. Nigga, like, let me try to show y'all. I'm streaming off of my PlayStation. So, obviously, there's not much I can do here. I don't have a face cam for the PlayStation either. But, once I either get a face cam or a PC, whichever one comes first, quality of the streams will be definitely improved. Because I know a lot of niggas are clipping my... I'm saying a lot of niggas, but it's really just Ace. Shout out to Ace, Capt804. Linked for his channel in the description. That nigga barely uploads, but I'll get on his ass about that later. Like, something I realized about bro is that, like, he clips them, but I feel like if he had my face cam in the clip, it'd make that clip 10 times funnier. So overall, I'm still working on that generally. But once again, thanks for tuning in to another video of mine. I really appreciate y'all supporting. But yeah, once again, if you disagree with anything I said, comment down below. If you're people who I know in person who's watching this video, don't text me because I'm not going to respond. Comment. Anywho, thanks for watching.